Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Renegades and the Cyclones. Coming up next, 5th ranked singles matchup between Ben of the Renegades and Bueno of the Cyclones. And two of the better 5th ranked players in all of Battle Court. Bueno had a great season for the Cyclones last year. So far in 2024, he's picked up right where he left off. He got Ben of the Renegades backcourter. He's been champion twice with these Renegades, looking to make it 3 the spring 24 season. We are ready to begin our second match. 5th ranked singles, Ben serves to Bueno. There's a serve by Ben. Singles match is underway. Bueno from the 11 line, drops it in the corner. Forehand rebote laid up. Straight to the outside. Bueno charging. Stops at the 4 line. Going hard back inside. Down by Ben. Bueno on the board first for the Cyclones.
Again, we see players who are able to utilize that side wall to their advantage. Throw it hard and inside. Try to cross the side wall right where your opponent's standing. Makes it very difficult for him to make that catch.
Ben, low running backhand. Bueno stands in there. High and hard. Ben switches from left to right. Slows it down. Bueno advancing up at the 6 line. Powerful forehand back in the corner. Catches 3 walls. Ben digs it out. Rebote's hooked. Came up short. And the pad is bad. 2 points for Bueno. Runner again. Here's Bueno up at the 9 line. High lofting backhand. Ben looking for the rebote. He's got it on the left side. It's a 2-all. Bueno reaching behind him. Just tipped it. Ben on the board with his first point, and he serves.
Bueno there with a kind of a technical mistake, trying to catch the ball behind you, either on the forehand or backhand. Always more difficult than catching the ball in front of you.
Ball placed serve. Good catch here by Bueno. Back beyond the 11. Right in the corner. Rebote forehand laid up. Here's Bueno advancing. Up at the 5 line. Keeps it on the right side. Trying to get it to pass. It's a tougher rebote. Ben's got it. Bueno at the 6 line now. There's a carom. And that kicks out. Two. Ben serves.
Unforced errors can make all the difference in the world. Got to keep that ball inside that outer boundary line.
Going hard to the inside. Ben backing up, takes it on the bounce. Here's Bueno. Stops at the 7. Shoots it high and hard. Not a lot on that. Rebote. Ben has to come back. Saves it to the inside. Here's Bueno on the costado to the outside.
Beautifully thrown by Bueno.
Breaks the time. Bueno leads it 3-2.
Bueno to the outside, nice and hard. Usually they cut out a little bit more. No need there. Ben was right in the middle of the court. Not able to get to that play. Not able to get to that ball.
Yeah, take another look. I mean, you got a bunch of options from that costado. Keep it inside, throw the drop shot straight to the outside. Ben caught guessing. Here's Bueno, high, hard backhand, just does clear the overhead screen. Ben up at the 6 line, gets it up, and that clears on the return. Not enough to reach a front wall on Bueno's return. Ben ties it up, 3-3.
Yeah, it seemed like Bueno definitely took some juice off that ball. Don't know if he thought he was closer to the front wall.
Bueno now with the low runner. Ben steps up, takes it in the air. This one just above the pad is knocked down. Smart throw by Ben. He leads 4-3.
Low runner to the inside scoring. That ball was blasted from the left side of Ben. Ben's one of our stronger players, but especially on that left side.
Here's Ben, forehand from the 10 line. The carom opens up. Bueno stops it. He's not going to get the throw off. That brings Ben to 5 points. He's got a possible set point. Bueno, strong backhand, right in the corner, left side of Bote. There's a 2-all opening up. The scoop is missed. Point and set. Ben takes it 6-3. Put a minute and a half on the board and play our second set.
So Bueno looking a little less comfortable than we've seen him though, overall, especially a little tenuous there. Yeah, you're right. Came out strong, but after that,
it's pretty slow finish here. I mean, Bueno in practices has looked very good. So far in these battle court matches, played one with Manu, played one with Ikeda. It's a little bit different in singles. I mean, Ben, the leader in this group with a 6-2 record last year, looking to make it happen again.
There we are in the ESPN 3 players cage. You see the Cyclones team there. Ikeda talking with Bueno, as well as Manu.
I don't know. I mean, not much to say really to Bueno. I mean, it's just some good play by Ben, one carom. I mean, some nice highlights from Bueno as well.
Yeah, that was really well done.
He's leading here 3-2, and Ben just comes storming back and wins the final 4 points.
This one just blasted. Looks like it escapes a little bit. Escapes is basically when it can escape to the right, it can escape to the left. It's when it doesn't come out exactly the way that you're expecting it to. Beautiful 2-all there by Ben.
Caught him leaning the other way.
Yeah, Bueno just got caught up in the screen. Second set, ready to begin. Reminder, the scoring in battle court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match.
There's a serve by Bueno. We begin set number 2. Nice catch by Bueno there at the 10 line. Takes it in the air. This one passing. Then on the rebote. It's a 2-all. High off the front wall. Bueno handles. Forehand coming back in the corner. Not a lot on that rebote. Ben makes a save just above the pad. Here's Bueno on the costado. That clipped the side wall. Ben caught it in the air. Ben low and hard back inside. Bueno scooped it up. What a play. Here's Ben now. Comes cross court. Turns the rebote on the back end. Bueno takes it in up top on the forehand. At the 6 line, keeping it inside. Then again, pushed it up the middle. Bueno advancing. Opens up for the carom. That one lands in and scores. Aggressive play by Bueno gets him on the board first here in our second set.
Definitely a nice 2-all by Bueno. Forehand carom. Scoring. Has an idea of where Ben is. Takes a peek. Sees him mid-court. Throws it where he's not.
Well-placed serve by Bueno. Better catch there by Ben on the numbers. Has to come back for that rebote, and that comes up short. Ben ties it up, 1-1.
Bueno's gotten caught like that before as well. It's a very similar place on the court between the 10 and 11 line. Just not having enough to get it up to the front wall.
That is an ace. Crossing the sidewall deep in the backcourt. Ben leads it 2-1.
Again, crossing the sidewall right where your opponent is. Bueno's pretty good at making those catches, just not now.
Big bouncing serve collected by Bueno there at the 11. To the inside, here's Ben. Backhand. Just launches this one on the numbers. Bueno scrambling, he gets out there and turns it overhead. It's Ben, softer touch to the inside. Bueno gets in there. Backhand. Stopped by Ben. One comes shooting off the back wall. Nice forehand rebote. Here's Ben. Little clip off the sidewall right to Bueno. Bueno's two-wall is
Beautiful.
Thrown to score. 2-2. Bueno ties it back up.
Two-all beautifully executed by Bueno. Opening up there around the 4 line. Cutting out. Very well done. Ben tries one. It's a little clip, but actually puts it right in the cesta of Bueno.
Yeah, right to
Bueno, on the other hand, 2-all. Opening up nicely to score.
Big backhand again, cutting inside. There's Bueno. Forehand rebote. Stopped by Ben. Up at the 9 line. Running backhand. That one's going to get by. Passing on the numbers. That's hooked on the return. Nice throw by Ben. He leads it 3-2.
Bueno's more than capable of pulling out this set, but you don't want to let Ben get too far ahead.
Bueno back in the corner. Ben. Long rebote keeps it inside. Good pickup by Bueno. Trying to get this one to pass again. He does. Left side rebote by Ben. Got off in the air. Here's Bueno on the costado. The
Working for him.
2-wall is thrown to score. 3-3. Bueno serves.
2-all working for him. The second one he's thrown really well. You'll see it opening up here. What do we mean by opening up? Cuts out close to the front wall, away from your opponent.
Ben stands in there at the 11 line. Powerful backhand. Comes shooting out. Bueno on the rebote. Forehand. Played inside. Here's Ben. Another powerful backhand cutting inside. It's right at his feet. Here's Ben. Shoots a carom. Not really opening up. Bueno high over the top. Back inside. Ben's got it. 2-all return. Bueno on the bounce. Drop shot. Dropped in.
Very well done.
Score. Bueno leads 4-3.
Bueno doing a good job of changing things up here. Winds up being a drop shot. Ben's fast enough to get that, just this one in particular. Not fast enough.
Ben from the 11 line. Bueno going up for it front ways. Nice catch at the 10. Big backhand follows. Rebote 2-wall.
Way too much.
That's too wide. 5 points for Bueno. He's got a possible set point.
What Ben was trying to do, obviously 2-all off the rebote. Good time to throw it. Bueno was pretty far back. But got to execute, got to land that ball within the lines.
Play serve again. Great catch by Ben. Takes it off the numbers. Bueno came back for it. Now gets out there for the rebote. Ben, nice catch. Right off the numbers again. Just launches this backhand. Bueno just does get out there. Puts it inside where it scores. Point and set. Bueno takes it 6-3. Minute and a half. We'll play our third and decisive set.
Bueno getting a little bit of his game back there. Ben, a bit awkward in his movement. Typically he'll chase down that drop shot. Missed that. 2-all, went to the middle of the court, poorly executed. Gave Bueno a chance to get back in this. We'll see what happens in the third and final set, coming up in just about a minute.
Yeah, Bueno a lot more aggressive in terms of his shots. I mean, last season in singles combined over his 8 matches, I don't know if he threw as many as we saw here in this match against Ben. And he wasn't throwing 2 walls from the left side, from the right, not many drop shots either, just good consistent play, catching one more than his opponent. But now we're in, Season 5 of Battle Court. And it gets tougher, especially at this 5th rank level. Ben getting better. I mean, Cabrera now at this group, Correa. You got to start to make it happen offensively. Bueno certainly got it going here.
Yeah, the Costado 2-wall working for him. Costado is the type of throw from basically straight out, shoulder level off the left side. Nice drop shot here. Again, Ben's fast enough. Just got a little bit of a stutter step. Didn't make it through. Once again, here we are in the ESPN 3 Players Cage. You see Carballo, who you'll be seeing 2 more times. So we have some substitutions for Lopez, who right now as we speak,
Yes.
playing a tournament in Guernica, Spain.
And he will be back for the Cyclones next game day. Just one match today actually worked out well for these Cyclones. Flores and Lopez scheduled to play Goenaga and Ben. 4th ranked doubles. That's our 5th match of the day, but Carballo will substitute. So Carballo and Flores against Goenaga and Ben. That will be match 5 today. 3rd and decisive set ready to go. Ben will have the serve. Served by Ben. Our 3rd set is underway. Strong backhand, Ben, late to get out there for the rebote. It's a 2-wall. Bueno advancing. Bueno shoots it inside, low and hard, where it scores. First up on the board in our 3rd and decisive set. Bueno serves. Low hard serve, Ben switches from right to left. There's the backhand. Powerfully thrown inside, rebote, forehand. Right at the feet of Ben, backing up, he scooped it up. Low runner is tipped. Well placed, crossing the side wall. Ben ties it up.
Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court. First player to reach 6 points wins the set. First player to win 2 sets wins the match. We have a split set situation. Ben won the first one 6-3. Bueno won the second one 6-3. We're all tied up at 1-1. First one to 6 will win the match.
Bueno with that backhand, Ben standing in their front waist, takes it off the wall. All he can behind this one. Rebote shooting out. Bueno makes a save to the inside. Ben advancing on the forehand. Kick off the side wall. Bueno, great catch in the air. Nice positioning. 2-wall again, coming to the outside. Bueno stops it on the bounce. The high 3-wall play. Well, Ben actually overran it. That's a great creative save on the rebote. And that one's tipped. Well played by Ben. He leads it 2-1.
Ben doing an excellent job. So he saw that Bueno was going for a 3-wall play. Usually the ball, when it comes off the back wall, cuts out more. That's what makes the 3-wall play unique. It didn't. Ben wound up saving it on the right side. Bueno moving in for the attack, tipped the ball.
Ball missed off the serve. Ben leads it 3-1. Magic City bounce. Bueno stays with it. Forehand now for Ben. Over the top. Bueno charging. Stops it up at the 8 line. High hard forehand 2 pass. That's cutting close to the side wall. And hooks the return. That opens up. Bueno gets out there before the second bounce. His return shot scores.
Smart play by Bueno on that return, keeping it low and hard, crossing the numbers down low, making sure he doesn't feed the rebote. Well done by Bueno.
Backhand by Ben. Bueno had it for a moment, just could not control it. 4-2 lead for Ben.
So this is a dangerous lead. Can lull you in a full sense of security. Ben wants to win this. He's going to have to finish it off.
Big bouncing serve. Bueno takes it. Backhand right in the corner. Ben has to come back. Just does get enough on it. Here's Bueno over the 5 line. Over through that one. Ben's rebote. That's a nice play. Bueno forced to come back into the backcourt. 2-wall with a big bounce. Ben almost got to that one. Couldn't control it on the outside. Cuts the deficit to just 1.
Ben's fast. He occasionally gets a late start. He got a late start on that one. He saw it hit the side wall, so he knew it was going to be a 2-wall. Just not sure how far it was going to go out.
Fault under serve. Second serve for Bueno. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. A wonky bounce. Ben stays with it. Low return on the backhand. Here's Bueno now. Higher and harder. And coming back at the 9 line, just lays it up. Here's Bueno up at the 7. High hard throw back in the corner. Here's Rebote left side. Clip off the sidewall. Here's Bueno middle of the court. Inside placement this time. This one dropping low. Ben, nice return. Bueno again, lower and harder. Ben switching from left to right. Puts it inside right at Bueno's feet. He's there to scoop it up. Ben, clip again, comes to the outside. Bueno, Karam return, not enough. Ben stops it on the outside. There's Ben, back to Bueno. He can't scoop that one. Well played point. Ben leads at 5-3. He's got a possible set and a possible match point.
Bueno consistently doing a good job of moving Ben around the court. Ben moving a little better there on that point. Finished it off with authority. Very well done.
Under a serve. Second serve for Ben. Second serve is good. Bueno from the 11, backhand. Takes Ben up to the 8 line, lays up the Rebote. Bueno advancing, now backs up. On the bounce, big forehand. And that's a well-played Rebote. Good catch by Bueno, keeps the match going. Another one, Ben middle of the court this time. That's a 2-wall off the Rebote that sails wide. Keeps Bueno in at 5-4, Bueno serves.
That's 2 that's been, I don't know that he was trying to throw a 2-wall there. It may have been going inside, hard to tell, only he knows. But if he was trying to throw a 2-wall, threw it way out. That happened before.
Here's Ben from the left side, backhand, powerfully thrown, shooting out. Bueno saves it. Ben from the 9, another powerful backhand. Bueno backpedaling, just does get out there, turns it right at Ben's feet, but he couldn't control it. We are tied up at 5-5 in our third set. This is match point.
Got to think that Ben knew he was going to throw a 2-wall there, and that's why he missed the catch. He saw Bueno on the side wall.
If he makes that catch, the match is probably over.
You throw even a reasonably good 2-wall now. Bueno did get to one earlier. We're at match point. We'll see who gets it.
Well placed serve, Ben. What a catch. Keeps it going. Backhand. To the rebote. Here's Bueno, low and hard. Ben's there to scoop it up. Rebote up at the 5 line. Bueno threw it off the court. Point, set, and a hard-fought match going the way of Ben. Winning in 3 sets, taking the final set, 6-5.
Let us hear from Ben.
All right, Ben, congratulations on winning that match. Do you want to tell us a little bit about your outfit change?
Oh, this right here, you know, I don't get to see my boys out in LA that often. This one right here just got married, so I wanted to give a shout out to the Porters, man. You know, I don't get to see everything, but I see everything, if you know what I mean. So this is all my homeboys right here that was at the wedding. I just want to say what's up to y'all and just show my love from down here in Miami.
Well, Ben, going back to the game, what was your strategy today playing against Bueno?
You know, we very, very familiar with each other. We compete. Bueno is always my toughest game in Game 5, just because we know each other so well. So it was just trying to make as least amount of mistakes as possible, and fortunately, I made literally one less mistake.
Well, Bueno, thank you so much for laying through, Ben. Let's see what else happens today.